like the first ever episode on the channel, we did a stripping, and now we're gonna come back to it. But we have the new stripper, like I just said, and we're gonna put it in that little plastic container. We have a paintbrush, and we have a toothbrush. Because don't we need a toothbrush?
Yep, I got some toothbrushes.
So we have this paintbrush, which I'll show you. It is a 1.5 inch paintbrush, not toothbrush. And then we have a pack of toothbrushes. But to start off, we will probably be using this one.
Okay.
So I just need to tie my apron, because as you know, this stuff stings and it stains your clothes.
Okay, now we're going
to be doing the top right now.
Yeah, I'm going to put some.
And we want it balanced, so we put it on like that, so it wouldn't just be leaning stripper on the table. But we have our garbage bag protecting the table. And I'm going to go grab something, and I'll be back. So I just got another paintbrush so I can help. This one is a 2 inch, but it still should work. It'll be better for the top, but let's keep doing this. So looks like Papa has already started, but this is nowhere near enough. We're going to have to do more than one layer, of course. And it's already looking better. I know we say this every time when we do something, but it always makes it look better. Every little thing counts. So the reason we have a toothbrush is for these little cracks right there. And if you're going to be doing a lot of layers like we are, every little while you might want to change your gloves. But yeah, this is a 2 inch paintbrush instead of a 1 inch, so I can get the top quicker. But yeah, we're just going to be working on this tonight because it's very hot out. We don't want to stay out too long. We decided we would come out here and work.
Yeah, it's over 90 degrees. Hot.
This morning it was only 77, but it was very humid. And you can't really see it, but when I'm painting, Papa, can you see that the stuff is already starting to come off?
Well, let me see if we can wipe it off.
Where's the plastic things that we use? Do you guys remember from our first stripping episode those yellow plastic scrapers that we used to get the stuff off the top? I'll kind of angle it so you can kind of see. I'm not sure if you can see. It's right there. There's some.
Okay, let's
So
see if
here
we
we
can
have.
see if you can
So you remember these? And I'm gonna try and.
Let me put a little more on.
Whoa.
Just well, we're gonna spread that out.
So Papa just poured a bunch in the middle, and we're gonna spread that out because we need more. And then, do you guys remember these? These are really useful for stripping. But Papa just poured a bunch on.
We can work a little more around the edge there.
While he's doing this, I'll show you some of the stripper. So like I said, it's Tough Job Stripper. And it is by Bix. And it works in 5 minutes. But hopefully this works as well as the others.
Yeah, there's several types of strippers.
But this is different. I'm going to try and get a little in these little crevices over here.
Yeah, good idea.
And then if we ever want to use this for something else, we have another pack that I showed you.
Yep, we do.
And the good thing about this is we can just spin it when we want to go to another area.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to set the paintbrush down, spin it,
Good
and
idea.
get everything.
The spin technique, huh?
So now we just need to let it sit for a few minutes. I'm going to check on the video list. See, works in 5 minutes. We did all that in 5 minutes. We just need to let it dry a little. And yeah, hopefully it works as well as it did on our other jobs.
Let's see how this works here.
See, and I just was spinning it. This. Whoop, don't want that to fall on anything. I'm just spreading this a little.
Let's scrape it off and see how it works.
So I'm going to scrape.
Let's see, I'll wipe off some of that for you.
So we're acting as a team. So if you have more people, it can be easier. One scrapes, one wipes. So if you were at home, you should probably wait a couple more minutes. But since we're doing a video, we're going to do it now because it might have a better effect. But since we're doing so many layers, it'll do it. But if you let it dry more, you might not have to do as many layers.
I'm going to wipe this around.
So he's wiping, and you guys can't see it because we have it up like this. But maybe if I angle it, you can see. So you might be able to see there's some still on top, there's some on the edges. So that means there's another coat in need. So I'm going to grab the 2-inch brush and
Put some more on? Okay.
yeah, I'm going to start the next layer.
We may have to, some of that may have to sand that off.
Yeah, so
And stain it.
yeah, because you can't get it all off with just scraping. But luckily we have our little mouse sander.
Yeah, we have a mouse like
Or we can, if we don't need something that powerful, we can always do it by hand. It's the old-fashioned way.
elbow grease.
So I'm just working on the top. Then I'll get the toothbrush back out with the 1.5-inch brush and do the sides. And I just want a lot of the top like last time.
I'm going to just get a screwdriver and see if I can put it in those grooves.
Do you think you would be better with a flathead screwdriver?
It might be.
Because right now he's using a Phillips head, so maybe it'll be better with a flathead. So he just got one and a screwdriver, or if you have a bunch of these, we have a few, but we only have one out. If you have these, you can also put a paper towel on it, and they'll spin, right, Papa?
Mm-hmm.
And clean it out. That's what we did in our first project, if you didn't see that. But we're going to try a different technique, and you guys can use that too. So I'm going to grab our little toothbrush, dip it in,
I think we got most of it.
and I'm going to start going around in creases. So since it's a smaller surface, it's not taking as long. Can I tell you something?
What?
It looks like we stripped the leaf onto it. Wait,
A leaf?
hopefully I can get it off. I've got half of it off. And they got it off. So somehow there was like a little green leaf stuck on it. It was weird. Another part of it. Weird. Wonder how that happened. I'm going to see how long the video's been. So in 9 minutes, we're almost done. That shows how fast this works. I'm going to scrape it off. Get the access. Do you think we'll need one more coat?
I don't think we probably will.
Whew. This is so dark now, but imagine it was stain. Woo. You want this or a new one?
Oh, let me have it back.
I'm also using a little stool to stand on because it's pretty high up. For me, it's at my head level. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm using a little stool. And, ooh, I found a chunk I need to scrape off. Right there, do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's really fighting. Hopefully I can get it off. If not, we can sand it off or another layer might get it off.
Yeah, let's put another layer on.
Okay. So back with Papa's going to be using the 1.5 inch. I'll be using the 2 inch. And the 1.5 inch, since it's smaller, you could even go down to a 1 inch or a 1/2 inch, which we have, but we just had that one out. You could also use that for the side, and to just clean it up, use a toothbrush. Those are cheap, easy to buy. You can get big pack, like we showed you at the beginning.
And I got 4 toothbrushes for $1 out at
And we've had this toothbrush for over a year. They last a while. But we probably want to change soon. Because as you saw when we first started using toothbrushes in this series, which is like a month ago, we were using that toothbrush too. And it's getting pretty dirty. But yeah, I'm going to get a bunch on top because that's what you want. You want a bunch. And then you should let it sit for 5 minutes. But we're showing you that you don't need it for 5 minutes. It might turn out better. But if you don't want to let it for 5 minutes, you can just put another extra coat on, which should add that detail. And I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. Slide that underneath there for storage. And we will be back when we are done with this. And we'll show you an update. But yeah, we're just going to let this sit. Scrape it off, and we'll be back in a moment. So I just wanted to show you a little update. We have finished stripping the top, and we are about to sand, and we have our mouse sander back out. But yeah, we couldn't get it all off, so we're just sanding. We'll show you a tiny bit of this, maybe a minute, and then I'll stop it, because you've seen sanding so many times before. So I'm going to probably stop this, and I shall be back when this is done. But let me show you a little bit of this first. So, I'm going to get us a little zoomed in view of it. And that red stool, it's on right now, it's the one I was standing on, but there's a hole in the middle, and we just put it in, and it's working pretty good. Let me just get you a close-up picture of the sanding. And then when we wipe all that off, it will look pretty good. So we will be back when we are done sanding. You gotta wipe off, and I'll show you the top afterwards. See you later. So guys, I'm about to end the episode, but before we leave, I want to show you a couple things. First, we sprayed a little, and Papa told me a project that he finished while I was out camping, which is the cherry cabinet that we were doing. And he said he didn't sand enough because he wanted to get it finished. So he told me that, and that's why we're sanding this off. And also I want to show you that we got this new hand cleaner called Goop, and it works pretty good. It's supposed to clean a lot of stuff off your hands. And I want to show you one more thing before I end the episode. I hope it's not going to be too dark. Just going to walk around. And I put this thing's here for a reason. So first, these are little nails. There were 4 of them, but we threw away 1. These were in the top of the stool, and we were sanding and we hit one. So we took those out. And also I just want to show you the area where he didn't sand enough. It is right there, that streak. But thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.